Guys, this video is going to be for my December recap in the Amazon Influencer Program. I want to detail my exact results, how much money I made, under what categories, and what do I think this was attributed to, and how I'm going to basically behave moving forward. What am I going to change? What am I going to keep the same, and things like that. So if you don't know me, my name is Craig. I've been a member of the Amazon Influencer Program for a little over a year now, and the purpose of this channel is essentially to get you guys information to make you more money. So I'm trying to give tips, tricks, things that I've learned along the way that's going to help you make more money if you're in the Amazon Influencer Program. If you're a beginner, if you just started out, this is a perfect channel for you. So do me a favor, like and subscribe, make a comment, let me know what you think about this video, and hopefully this will help you make some more money in the program. So let's get started here. I have here just my spreadsheet that I typically summarize each of my months. So I have so many spreadsheets dedicated to Amazon, and this is just the one I have that summarizes each of my months, so I can go back and compare, see what's working, see what's not working, and see how things are going, basically. So you can see here I've reviewed 37 products in December. That's up for me. I'm thinking that's my upper limit, just as a father of 3 boys, and I have a full-time job. It seems like the 30s, reviewing 30 products a month is my upper limit right now, just with the amount of time that I have, which is very limited. So I'm trying to do this in pockets of time. And right now, 37 products, that to me is a win. I know some people do that in a single day. That's just not the stage of life I'm in right now. Maybe when my kids are off to college, I'll be doing, 37 in a day. That would be amazing. But right now, I'm just happy where I'm at. Okay. I killed my record. So my total for the month without selling samples. So these samples right here are the $405 that I made in samples. That's what I sell on Facebook Marketplace. So a lot of the items I receive for free as samples, I will sell them on Facebook Marketplace, and then that will in turn give me some more income. So if you take that away, I made just under $2,500, which is way surpasses my record. I think before this, I just made under $2,000. So I smashed my record. My new record is just under $2,500. And then if you add those in, I'm almost at $3,000 for the month of December, which I was thrilled with. If you would have asked me when I started this program, how much I think I'd be making about a year in, because I started the November of 2024. So this December is about 13 months into the program. If you would have said to me I was going to be making almost $3,000 in the program for that December, I would have been thrilled with that number. I think sometimes we get lost in like seeing other people's numbers and seeing people that make $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, and always wanting to go further and push the issue and make more money. But if you step back and sit back and ask yourself, would I have been happy with this a year ago? And to me, the overwhelming answer was yes. I would have been thrilled with an extra almost $2,900 in the month of December, especially in the month of December, because it's Christmas time and you're spending all money on gifts for people and all the things that you do in the holiday season. An extra $3,000 is welcome. So hoping that January doesn't have a huge hangover associated with it, that people aren't going to return a bunch of things, and the income's going to go way down. I'm actually hoping my goal for January is really to just be kind of in between where I was in October and where I was in December. So I want to be realistic about it. I don't think that I'm going to make more than what I did in December this year. Next December, hopefully a lot more. And the goal is to continue to increase each month from the year before. So really I want to compare to last January. But if you look at October, I was almost able to make about $1,500. So I'm hoping January will be right around between $1,500 and $2,000 because I know the holidays does bring on a extra added layer of holiday rush. People are buying things. The economy is just, people are more willing to spend money during that time period. So you could see here that my breakdown between off Amazon and on Amazon, right? My creator connections right now. And even I made a bunch of money in Canada and the UK, which is great. UK is a little less, but Canada I've been doing pretty well with. And this number right here, I always keep an eye on, is that means I made 65% of my commission, just my commissions, was on creator connections. And the reason why I have from July through December and not my whole entire history in the program here is because July is when I signed up for Oink. And so you could see here, what I wanted to demonstrate to everyone is basically, look at the massive difference in the growth of my creator connections since I've had Oink. I went from 34% of my income that month was from Oink. Was from creator connections. Now it's 65%. That's the strength and the power of Oink. And that's literally from doing the daily fetch. Now, yes, you can go and do your storefront fetch, and you should do a storefront fetch. It's not nearly as lucrative as the daily fetch. The daily fetch catches you those halo sales on a daily basis. and it's contributing to so much extra income that I wouldn't have without Oink. So I'm thrilled with Oink. I think it's just done wonders for me in terms of increasing my income in the program. So if you're not using Oink yet, you're not using the pro version of Oink yet, I would highly recommend it. I would say on average, it pays for itself within the first 2 weeks. That's usually what I hear people say. Some people say a week. Some people say 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Give it 2 weeks. You're going to pay for itself for the yearly subscription. The yearly subscription, I think, is like $2 something right now. You're going to make that back. I would guarantee it within a month. Okay. If you're serious about this program, if you have 2 videos up and you don't want to do anything and you don't want to do any work, yeah, you're not going to make your money back. But if you're serious about the program and you're posting content and you're looking and you're doing the daily fetch, you're going to make your money back within the month. I promise you that. So, what are some things that I think attributed to my success? Well, obviously, this past month was Christmas and the holiday season, so that was huge, and I think that really did drive a lot of my sales. But I think also I was putting a lot of things up from previous months that I thought would sell around Christmas time. So I was getting all the toys that I was getting for my kids for the holiday season. I was reviewing them, and then I was getting, those are things that I was buying for my kids. So my assumption was other people are going to want to buy it for their own kids. So I did my holiday shopping really early this year. I did it at the end of October, beginning of November, and then I reviewed those items at the beginning of November. And what were people doing in November and December? They were shopping for the holidays. So I think that's really why I did so well in these months in November and December. And so I think moving forward, I think the real key to all of this is, in my opinion, and I think a lot of people's opinion, is product selection. And what do you want to always do? You want to be always a couple months ahead. So right now I'm looking at things and products to review for the holiday, like the next holiday coming up, which would be Valentine's Day. Right. And even I'm looking at things for Father's Day and Mother's Day, which are not really soon, but they're going to be here before you know it. So those are the types of products I want to review now. Things that might be people want for the springtime, things for outdoor use, things for the patio, things for your backyard, things like that. Those are going to be the products I'm going to be reviewing. And I'm really trying to make a shift to purchasing products instead of getting free samples, just to free me up to review what I want to review, to not have any restrictions, to not have to worry about, do I report these samples on my taxes, anything like that. It's just to have freedom to do things at my own pace. All right. I invest my own money. I pay for the product myself. I make the review. And I've done that with a bunch of products, and I've been making my money back. So I'm doing product research using Oink. I have another video for that. I can link to that video. But essentially, I'm doing product research so that hopefully it doesn't take me that long to recover my money. So if I invest $50 in a product, hopefully within a month or two, I will make that money back. And then the rest of the time that those videos are live, I'm just making money. So my goal is to lay out, let's say I lay out $1,000 in a month, but I make $5,000 in a month. Okay, so I net $4,000 of income. So that's my goal, is really to shift over to purchasing these products rather than getting samples. And I don't know if you feel the same way. Let me know in the comments if you do. I really kind of want to move away from samples because you get in the rat race of the sample. And what ends up happening is you get a lot of junk. You make videos for junk. You don't get money for those videos that you make for the junk, and then you have the junk in your house. And my goal is to clean up the stuff in my house. I want to get rid of this stuff, purge this stuff. So I want to buy things that will sell quickly on Amazon, or sell on Amazon. They'll sell quickly on Facebook Marketplace. So let's say I buy something for $300. I could sell it on Facebook Marketplace for $200. Someone's going to want to buy that at a 33% off. And then I only have to recover $100 of that in order to start making my money, start making profit on that. So that's sort of my goal moving forward, is to always be a couple months ahead and always be purchasing my own products so that I'm not really indebted to anyone, and I can basically be my own boss and work at my own pace. So hopefully these tips will help you out. Hopefully you guys had a good end of the year like I did, and I'm hoping for an even better 2026. And hopefully next December will be even more. I'll be doubling my output from last year, or from this year as well. So hope you have a great 2026, and I wish you the best and more income in the Amazon Influencer Program. Have a great day.